What you know about being a Buckeye? What you know about that scarlet and gray? What you know about having heart and loyalty for where you're from? For those that don't know, let me explain. What's it meant to be a Buckeye? Was born and raised in the Buckeye State. Never been a bandwagon fan. Never stuck on my team, but scarlet and gray. No matter what team we play, we put every team dream 6 feet in the pavement. So before we go and dot the I's, tell your O's in the sky for the Ohio statement. Set it off in the skull session with every section is filled with bucks. We get an amp from St. John to the horseshoe, gotta go in nuts. With the crowd up of 100,000, scream loud and proud like Woody Hayes. On our way down to the last play, we fight, we bleed Ohio State. Set it off in the skull session with every section is filled with bucks. We get an amp from St. John to the horseshoe.
Yo! Welcome to the show, Choir Brothers Sports Show, that is. My name is Kevin Hanley. Got my peoples in the building with me. Got the homie Eli Robinson.
What up?
Got the homie Reggie Logan.
Yes, sir.
Phil Rucker is out tonight. Week 1 in the books.
Yep.
We were in a couple of slots to places over the weekend. We were at First Federal Stadium in Lakewood to see Menor and St. Ed's. Mm-hmm. We were at the Collinwood Athletic Complex to see Euclid and Glenville.
Yes, sir.
2 great games.
Yes, sir.
And we got a great show coming up for you tonight. At 7:15, we have the quarterback of the Eastlake North Rangers, Dylan Froelich, will join us on the show. At 7:45, the quarterback of the Wadsworth Grizzlies, Trey Shaffer, will join us as well. And at 8:15, Coach Riz will come back through. We'll do our Week 2 predictions in high school football. Week 1, I decided to fall back and give everybody a sense of false hope. Before I just come through and make that charge and take this belt away from everybody, take it out their hands.
Yo, let me do this real quick. Shout out to my boy, my little homie Alfonso, aka King. You know, it was his birthday yesterday actually. Shout out to them, man.
What up,
Alfonso,
King?
happy birthday, young man. Happy birthday. How old is he?
Oh man, that's a bad job out of me.
That's all right. However old you are, so young man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, King.
Thanks for supporting the show. We really appreciate it, man. And hoping your birthday is a great one. And so we were at 2 games this weekend: Menor and St. Ed's, and Euclid Glenville.
Yes, sir.
You know what, man? It was some games that went down this weekend. I don't know what I was thinking on my picks. I have no idea what I was thinking on my picks. No idea.
Hey, he picked John Adams over Luther East.
Man. I was trying to show some love for the Senate, man. I was trying to show the Senate some love. And yeah, I did pick John Adams. It did not go well for me. No disrespect, John Adams. It is what it is.
But
nonetheless,
won't be picking y'all again.
Nah, I'm cool. But nonetheless, I'm still gonna take it. If you watch it on Twitter, you can see this belt. I'm still take the belt home. I'm still taking the belt home.
Read them scores off, E. Kev.
Oh man. All right. So right now, after 1 week, Eli, Phil, Reg, and Coach Riz are all 11-4. I am currently sitting at 8-7.
Wah, wah.
Didn't I tell you not to pick with your heart?
I'm 3 games behind.
I got hard picks too.
I'm 3 games behind, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it up.
Yeah, 3. It's a long season.
It's a long season. I'm gonna make it up.
Long season.
I'm about to come slide past everybody. Slide past them all. And we'll make it up.
No doubt.
So I'm gonna say this. So me and Eli were out at Menor St. Ed's on Thursday night. Number 1, shout out to Kevin Hickman. Much love to Mr. Hickman and the AD at St. Ed's and the whole St. Ed's family. They always show us love, always support this show. We really appreciate St. Ed's. They don't have to do that, and they do, and we really appreciate that. So shout out to Kevin Hickman, the AD out of St. Ed's, for allowing us to come through. So that game was back and forth, man, as I expected to be. And let me just as I go back and I think about that particular game. Let me just say this, man. Shout out to the Menor boys. Menor does not shy away from the competition on that schedule. Period, point blank. You got to give them their props for that, man.
They bring it, man.
They bring it. They were at St. Ed's, and now they're home against Iggy. Back-to-back weeks. St. Ed's and Iggy. You can never accuse Menor of shying away from anybody on a schedule. And they went in there, man, to Lakewood, and they did what they had to do and came out with the win.
And if Kev, if you beat St. Ed's and Iggy in back-to-back weeks, you are a real serious threat
Facts.
to win the
And here's the thing.
championship.
And I called it an upset. I'm going to just take that back. I mean, Minner was ranked third. I mean, so that's not an upset. They went into Lakewood, did what they had to do, and came up with a dub. So shout out to Minner. The defense was on point, and really what proved to be the backbreaker, I guess you could call it, not really the backbreaker because they were still down at the time, but it was special teams. Special teams is what got St. Ed's. They had a high snap on a punt attempt, and it went over the punter's head, and the punter basically had to chase it out of the end zone, and that brought the score at that time was 28-21. Mm-hmm. That brought it to 28-23, and then Minner went down and scored, and the final score was 29-28. So that high snap proved to be the difference in that game for Minner. And again, for them next up, they're at home. They're against they play Iggy at home. The boys ain't shying away from that, man. They don't shy away from that on the schedule at all. And, you know, they did what they had to do, and you got to give them their props. And, look, Eli, I don't know, bro, I'm not sure. You said Minner looked smart. Minner didn't look small to me. I was out there, they didn't look small to me. I'm not sure.
Well, no, they were small to me.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see Minner. I saw some of the offensive linemen and defensive linemen. Them boys look big. I saw some young men that looked to be at least 6'4", 6'5". I saw some big kids out there. I didn't see. I mean, one of their best players, Luke Floria, I believe his name is. He's a little small in size, but Minner looked okay to me. Whether they are small or not, they played big on Thursday night, and they did what they had to do. And so now they'll take on Iggy next. And if they can come out of the gate and get Minner, and get St. Ed's and Iggy and start out 2-0, just saying. You shouldn't sleep on it now, but you really don't want to sleep on them if that happens. They come out and get both of those two. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be something to see.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Minner. Reg and Phil were at Euclid Glenville on Friday night.
Yes, sir. I want to start by giving two different shots outs. First of all, shout out to Euclid and Coach Rossi of that football team because they really. When I say they really showed their mettle, I thought they was pretenders at first, but they withstand Glenville punch. Euclid jumped out the game 20-0. It was 20-0 at halftime. Right. Euclid. Now the other shout out I want to give to one of our guys we got on the Rising Star list. You thoroughly proved your point, Angeline Williams. You are a top 25 player. He was clearly the best player on the field. Euclid just had the better team. The second half, he came out. He rushed for over 150 yards, had 2 touchdowns, had over 150 passing yards, and the receivers dropped at least 2 or 3 of his touchdown passes.
All right.
He wheeled his team back. They were up 24-20 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Defensive back, blown coverage. Rossi went up top, touchdown, 29-24 final. Great game by both teams. Euclid showed their mettle because to give up 24 unanswered points and then to come back how they countered, they showed that they're for real too. But shout out to Glenville because they got a lot of heart. It take a lot of heart to go on halftime 20-0 against a formidable opponent like the Euclid Panthers and come out and score 24 unanswered points.
Yeah, and I know Mr. Anglin was not happy about being on the Rising Stars list. Thought it should have been top 25. But, you know, the best thing, if that ever comes about, man, the best thing you can do is go out there and play like you top 25 material.
And he did tell me, I was at their practice one night picking my son up. He came up to the truck. He said, when I get in the end zone, I'm going to run straight up to your camera, so make sure you, and my phone had just died, so I didn't get that second touchdown that he had.
It's all love, William, man. It's all love. I would say this, man, to any of the players out there, man, whether you want top 25 or rising, if you want a rising star, don't take that as a diss.
It's not at all.
It's not a diss. But there's only so many people we can put on that top 25 list. So if you're a rising stars list, don't take that as a diss. We're not saying that we don't believe in you. We don't think you can make it happen. Sorry, that's my fact.
We do need to find out who number 13 is on the Euclid Panthers.
They already added us. They already added him in the thing. I saw.
Okay. He had about 100 60 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns.
Somebody already
he lit it
added
up.
him in the comments on that post.
He lit it up.
Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on him then. We're gonna keep an eye on him. And so, yeah, it's look, man, it's week one. Week one is in the books. Teams that we thought should win got dubs. Teams that we thought were gonna, some other teams we thought were gonna get wins. They got L's.
Like Warrensville.
Warrensville.
The W, baby.
I'm just saying, man. Look, and it might sound when we put out that top 25, it was a lot of talking going on. We put that top 25 out. It was a lot of talking from Warrensville.
Y'all got skunked, boy.
A lot of talking from Warrensville.
Can we go with some scores?
And we gotta keep it real. Keep it real, Kev. Keep it real. Keep it real. The player that they thought should have been on the top 25 list, Warrensville has 0 points. So it wasn't too much being done Friday night.
I mean, here's the thing. It was Mr. Bell who was he's a defensive back. I'm just saying that they got beat 34-0.
I would like to think some of them came through the air.
They got beat 34-0.
They ain't keep nobody out the end zone.
Nope. I mean, it was a lot of talk. See, that's why sometimes, man. Look, it ain't good to be doing a whole bunch of yapping and chirping, man. Just go out there and play your game.
How did Kennedy do?
Because
we had a young man on Kennedy too.
I believe JFK. I'll have to look and see, but I thought JFK won their game. Let me look. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Ooh. Yeah, J. King. I mean, y'all got to step it up too, bro. East Liverpool beat JFK 51-0.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Yikes.
Sometimes it's better to do more and say less.
Yeah. And what was that score of the Warrensville game?
34-0.
You got barbecue back there,
I missed that.
and you didn't invite me.
Look, man. No disrespect, but we got to call a spade a spade. Got to call a spade a spade. A lot of chirping, a lot of talking going on. We put that top 25 out. So-and-so should have been on it. This is a joke. This, that, and the third. And then when it came time to show and prove, and in J. King's defense, he wasn't really saying all that. He was saying, I'm gonna get on the list, or I should have been on the Rising Star or something. But he wasn't really like woofing that. It's like, this is a joke, yada yada yada. So in his defense, he wasn't really at us like that. He wasn't really at our necks like that. And he's been supporting the show, from that point on since he started following us. So shout out. And shout out to everybody. Shout out to Warrensville too, man. I still love Warrensville, but hey, call a spade, man. Call a spade.
I'm just mad at y'all because I picked y'all to win, and I should have a tiebreaker, right? I should be 12-3.
But you're not.
So we got four out of 5 tied at 11-4, and I'm sitting 3 games back already at 8-7.
Shout out to my Beachwood boys, my God kids, the Menor boys. Y'all balled out. Y'all got me to win against Orange, man. Yeah. Let's go. I went against the grain. I was the only one that picked y'all.
They did, man. They did. They balled out. No, wait a minute. I picked Beachwood. I got that
you
one.
Picked Beachwood?
Yeah, I picked Beachwood.
Oh, okay, yeah, you with me, Kev.
No, I picked Beachwood. Yeah. And everybody else picked Orange. Yep. I picked Beachwood.
That's what's up.
Shout out Beachwood. Appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
Because they would have been like,
ooh, that would have been 8-8 for you, Kev.
Bruh. It's already.
No, not 8-8, 7-8.
Yeah. It'd have been bad. It'd have been bad. I'm already 3 games back, man. We gotta change that.
What happened to Marvin Davies, E?
Don't worry about that. There you go again. I knew you was gonna come for me, man.
All right, hey, man. But here's the thing: is week 1. You can get that out. Everybody can get those. It might have been the first game jitters. Some of y'all just got beat down. That's just what it is. You gotta take that L like men and like young men and roll with it. Some of y'all just got handled. JFK got handled. Warrensville got handled.
Adams got handled.
You just got handled. That's it.
Didn't you pick Adams?
I did pick Adams. Yep. It's all right. It's week 1.
It's week 1. Don't do that again.
Huh?
Don't pick with your heart again.
No. No, I can't, man.
I'm just trying to go 11-4 the rest of the season, man.
All right, we will come back to that conversation. Joining us right now on the phone line, he is the quarterback of the Eastlake North Rangers, fresh off of a 17-6 win against North Olmsted. His name is Dylan Froelich. He joins us right now. Dylan, how you doing, my man?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be on.
Yeah, you got it. So wait, now, Dylan, you guys had your first game, but you guys haven't actually started classes yet, right? You guys start this week, correct?
Yeah. We start this Tuesday. It's coming up Tuesday.
That school is dope. I live out there. That school is skills on point. All right, man. Let's get right into it. So again, fresh off of a win, you guys beat North Olmsted 17-6. How does it feel, Dylan, to get that? I don't want to say monkey off your back, but to get that first win under your belt early.
Just it was a good win. It was a great team win to come out and powerful, just run the ball. Good team win up front with the big guys and everything. We did very well. I'm proud of everyone.
Now, let me ask you, Dylan, as a quarterback, when you go up to the line of scrimmage, what's the first thing you're looking for? What are you looking for first when you get up to the line of scrimmage?
Usually I'm identifying the safeties, checking out where the linebackers are as well, because we run a flex bone offense where we have a progression with an option. So I'll always have an option off of my run plays.
Okay.
So I'm always checking out where the linebackers are and the safeties are.
Now, I went to a few of North's games last year, and I know they had you actually playing, I believe, half of the JV game and all of the varsity game. Are you still doing that this year?
No, not this year. This year's strictly just varsity.
Strictly just varsity, and he was, it was amazing to see him do that. Go ahead, Reg.
Dylan, this is Reggie. Me and Eli came out to your game last year when y'all played Brush. You was in straight beast mode. I'm a big fan of your game. How do you think you gotten better from last year to this year?
I've slimmed down a little bit. I actually lost about 30 pounds, so I've improved my speed. I'm a lot quicker now, so that I added that to my game.
You still playing DN?
Here and there. Most players are only playing one way this year, so everyone's staying fresh. So.
Now, let me just piggyback on that. How do you use playing quarterback and defensive end to your advantage? 'Cause I'm sure there's some things that you may see or be aware of on both sides you can use on the other side. How do you do that?
Oh, definitely. Playing quarterback, making all the reads, knowing exactly what the defensive end is going to do, because that's 9 out of 10 times who I'm reading on each play. So knowing what the D end is likely to do, it helps me out a lot.
Dylan Froelich from the Eastlake North Rangers is our guest. Dylan, can you talk about your role as a senior leader on that team and how you embrace the opportunity to help younger guys along?
I love helping the younger guys. Just it's a culture. It's a great culture out at North, and Coach Dodd really brought the program back to where it needed to be. Helping out the younger guys is something that means a lot to me, and because that's what I wanted when I was younger. So it's just a good leadership role that I love to have.
Speaking of Coach Dodd, what's the best part of playing for Coach Dodd and being in that system?
He's real with you all the time. He's not gonna tell you anything wrong. He's always there to help you out and push you to get better.
Now, can you speak on, Dylan, the Eastlake community? Again, I live there, so I kind of know, but for those that don't, can you speak on the Eastlake community and what their support means for you guys during the season?
Yeah, Eastlake is a great community. Everything's about football and high school football. Just the rivalry we have between South and their community as well just brings everyone together even stronger. So really helps a lot with packing the stands every week, and yeah.
Now, I know that your coaching staff usually tells you not to look ahead, but is there a certain game on the schedule right now that you're looking at and you're like, this is the game I want. I need to get these guys?
I'm looking for Kenston because they're the defending state champs, so I'm definitely looking out for that game.
Okay, that's what's up, Kirsten. You on the radar. All right, so Dylan, and I believe I've seen probably I believe might have been your mother at some of the games when I've gone to some games. Talk about that family structure, Dylan, and how their support has helped you along the way.
Oh, my family, they've helped me out everything with the college, going to visits and going to all the camps and spending their time helping me doing everything. So I'm really grateful.
How do you, Dylan, as a student athlete, it's enough of a burden to be just playing on a football team, and you're the starting quarterback, and you play some defense. Talk about how you manage all that with your studies to keep your academics on point.
It's hard. It definitely is a tough thing to do, but during the school year, it's just got to concentrate on what's important.
Have you? I know you mentioned it in your last response, but have you been in contact with any colleges at the moment? Is that something you can speak on yet?
At the moment, not really. Just gotta let the season play out a little bit and see where it goes from there.
No, really, I'm shocked by that.
I am also.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that, man. These colleges are slipping. So, Eli, tell Bowling Green to give him a call. Look, hey, Dylan, thanks so much for coming on. We really appreciate it, man. Great win on Friday night. Best of luck to you guys this season. We will definitely get out to Eastlake North. We'll check you out. Thanks so much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
You got it, man. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Dylan Froelich, quarterback of the Eastlake North Rangers.
He said he dropped 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
I can imagine how much quicker he got.
Yeah, man. He was already beasting him.
Yeah.
Shout out, Dylan. We appreciate that, man. He was already beasting him on there.
Then he said, I want Kinston.
Yeah, I want the
He
champs.
said that with authority.
I want the champs.
That's how you got to think, though.
Kinston, you won't notice.
Be the best, you got to beat the best.
Be the best, yes. You won't notice, Kinston. Dylan said he went right away. I want Kinston. They're the champs. We got to go get them. They got something that we want. So I ain't mad at it. And that Eastlake community, man, they really support their Rangers out there. They down for their squad. And that new school they got a new school out there, brand new school.
That's what's up.
School is dope. The field was already nice.
They just not starting school though. Everybody else
because the school wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
The school had for something happened and they had a setback. Them and Willoughby South. They won't be starting until after Labor Day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I think Tuesday's their first day for classes.
They had an extended summer.
Yeah, they did. They did because something got pushed back with the construction of the new high school again, which is I haven't been inside, but I can see it. In my neighborhood, driving past it, it's a beautiful,
no doubt,
beautiful facility. So, but their field's always been nice, and I'm looking forward to getting out to an Eastlake game, and covering that. So let's do this. Let's take a quick break. We'll get out. We'll come back. We'll go over some more of these scores, and then at 7:45, Trey Shaffer, the quarterback of the Wadsworth Grizzlies, will join us, and then we'll chop it up with him. Coach Riz at 8:15. Eli, what's the name of the song?
The name of the song is called Double Cross by Fall T Beats. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad?
Yep. Welcome back to the show. Once again, thank you to Eastlake North quarterback Dylan Froelich for joining us on the show. We really appreciate it. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Dylan. And once again, I want to give another happy birthday shout out to Austin.
His name is Alfonso.
I'm sorry. What I say? What I say? Austin. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Why did I say?
Bruh.
Why did I think that? Did you put the new drop in?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Alfonso. I don't know where I got to even got that from.
Austin, huh?
I'm not even sure. I thought I heard you say it. I don't know why I thought I heard you say it.
Alfonso.
Okay, well, happy birthday to Alfonso. Excuse me, and to his family. Thanks for supporting our show. We really appreciate it. He's 10 years old, and he's a fan of the show, and we're a fan of him. So thank you very much for supporting the show, Alfonso and his family. We really appreciate that. Trey Shaffer from the Wadsworth Grizzlies coming up at 7:45. Coach Riz will be here at 8:15. I'm sure Coach would be happy to know that he's 11-4. I can't believe I'm 8-7, man. This is ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? The play of the Cleveland Indians, Eli. That's ridiculous too. What is going on?
I don't know, but we backslide right now.
What are we like now? Tied for the wild card with Oakland and Tampa Bay?
Yeah, we are.
Because Tampa Bay beat us again today. They beat us yesterday and they beat us today.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening? What's going on here?
I think the loss of Jose Ramirez really took the air out the balloon.
Man. So now all this making up 12 games and all this kind of stuff is going to be for nothing if we don't get the wild card.
And Tyler Naquin's done too, ain't he?
Yeah, Naquin Tyler Naquin tore his ACL.
Well,
now
we got Bradley Zimmer coming back.
When he come back, they've been saying he's coming back for the longest.
We're 4.5 behind the Twins. We need help like now. We're 4.5 behind the Twins, and we're losing to Tampa Bay, who we're in a dogfight with for the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 2 out of 3 we've lost to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Come on now, Indians, let's go. We went from 12.5 down to about 2 or 3 up, and now we're 4.5 back. Of the Twins, I'm talking.
We need Zimmer bad. We need some bats in that lineup.
We need somebody.
Absolutely.
We need somebody. We need something. Because I don't know what in the world is going on here now. It don't make no sense. I hope they get it together soon, man.
How many games left in the season?
I don't know exactly, but it ain't that many.
That many.
We got about a month to get this thing right and get ahead of somebody, either Minnesota or Tampa Bay or Oakland. Oakland's breathing down our neck, too. Tampa Bay and Oakland, both of them. We need to do something to get it right. Because if we don't, it's a wrap, Reg. A wrap. All right, let's go over some of these scores, man. I'm gonna go over some of the scores that went down over the weekend. We will start with. I know I didn't get an update on this, but I know Hoban played Harrisburg, and Hoban beat him. I think it was 42-14 was the score. Hoban beat Harrisburg. As we mentioned earlier, Mentor beat St. Ed's 29-28. Kinston throttled Black River 35-0.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Shout out to them Barberton boys. They beat Norton 34-2.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Shout out to them Wadsworth boys. They beat Highland 42-20.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Solon was locked into a great battle with Hudson, but they prevailed 46-41. So shout out to Solon. Shout out to Najee Story and the Solon Comets, top 25 member. As we said earlier, Euclid 29, Glenville 24. Avon beats Avon Lake in a battle of 10 and 11, 13-12. So that's kind of ironic. Avon is 10, Avon Lake is 11. Avon beat them 13-12. So Avon gets the win. They want to know. Brunswick, we didn't pick this one for some reason. We didn't pick this, and I don't know why. But Brunswick smacks Lorraine 31-7.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Happy we didn't pick that game because I would have picked Lorraine.
I would pick Lorraine too. Brunswick beat Lorraine 31-7.
Wow, impressive, Brunswick.
Perry and Riverside played. There was no defense in this game. Perry beat Riverside 63-54.
Wow.
Right. Shout out to Jake Ryan and Jackson Polar Bears. Jackson beats Akron East 29-12. Shout out to Benedictine, man. Benedictine put up 52 on Youngstown Ursuline. They beat them 52-26.
Oh, my bad.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Big ups and respect to another top 25 member, quarterback Connor Ashby of the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Hoover beats Bookdale 38-7.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
We had 3 total players on both of our lists, top 25 and rising stars. On top 25, we had Jalen Ballard and John Coos from Massillon, and on the rising stars, we had the kicker Magnus Haynes from Massillon, and they did what Massillon does. They beat St. Vincent St. Mary 44-14.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Brush, you know us all love, but Brush. Come on, Brush. Aurora beats Brush 28-0.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Big shout out to the Division 6 champions, Kirtland, man. We didn't really have anybody from Kirtland on our list, but shout out to Kirtland, man. They beat Cortland Lakeview 35-0.
What's up with all these goose eggs?
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
What's up with all these goose eggs?
I don't know, man. week 1 jitters or something. It's a lot.
It's time to start looking for some offensive coordinators or something.
Man, something. Chardon beats West Geauga 41-3.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Look at this. Look at them Strongsville boys. Strongsville over Berea Mid Park 41-13.
You got barbecue back there.
My God.
And you didn't invite me.
Hey, Strongsville, at least the players and coaches, man, it's love. We don't know why your AD don't like us, but it's love. We still don't know what the problem is with the AD, but when that's neither here nor there. Shout out to y'all, man. 41-13. And we gotta I'm just saying we got another I'll go first before I say that, I'll go to the next score. Medina upsets Cleveland Heights 21-10.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Just saying. Those are the kind of games you got to get, Heights. Y'all got to get them kind of games, man. Them the kind of games you got to get. You guys are a better team than Medina, at least on paper. You got to get those. You got to get those ones. So Medina gets Cleveland Heights 21-10. And before I give this score, I'll say we got we got a message on our IG from, I believe, Dominic Laparo is his name. He plays for Mayfield. He said, "Watch out for Mayfield. We're gonna have a breakout year this year." And Mayfield beat Walsh Jesuit 45-14.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
He said they're gonna have a breakout year. They had a breakout. Well, at least a breakout game, at least for this time around.
By the way, I love their student section.
Oh yeah. And you know what? And the St. Anne student section was live too.
Man.
When we were out there Thursday. St. Anne student
Menor
section
was
live.
too.
Yeah,
Menor
both of them.
was too.
The student section was live, without question. Shout out to Bedford, man. Bedford beat Nordonia 20-13. Shout out Bedford.
Bedford, huh?
Yeah, did we pick that? We didn't pick that one, did we?
No, we didn't pick that one.
Why didn't we pick that one? I don't know why we didn't pick that one.
They in good shape with the LEL then.
I'm telling you.
Because Lorraine and Heights lost.
I'm
And
keeping.
Heights
Yep.
lost. So Maple won. Elyria lost. Elyria. Let me just Elyria, man. Listen, you know what it is, Elyria. I'm still riding with y'all, man. But you had Elyria. What happened, Elyria? What happened? You had them down 22-7. What happened, Elyria?
Same old story. That's what happened.
Elyria had Midview down 22-7, and they lost 36-22. You gave up 29 unanswered points, Elyria.
It's crazy.
You went from 15 up to losing by 14. They had them up 22-7, and I'm looking at the scores like, oh, here we go. This is it.
They are who we thought they were.
They are.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. But they are who we.
Man, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to roll with them, man.
You know what? They get this too, man.
I'm trying to roll with them. Yeah. I'm trying. I really am. I feel like Coach Culler is going to get them together. I don't know. I don't know what has to happen. I wish I do. I don't know what has to happen.
At least they were in the game, Kev. Because there's a lot of games
many
last year
man.
they weren't even in it.
I guess they didn't stay humble.
They must not have. They must not have.
Oh my God, I'm still laughing at that dude, man. We can do it.
I mean, I don't have any more answers. I don't have the answers, Sway. I don't know. What else? You got a team up 22-7 in the third quarter. I think it was either third quarter or halftime. You got to win that game. You got to win that game. That's just what it is. And I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm out of answers. Maybe we should get Coach Culliver on the show, and he can tell us. He can tell us what's going on. Because this is what Illyria's won. What, like one game in like the past 3 seasons or so? At least 2 seasons, and now this one they've won like what, one game or so?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like, come on, Illyria. Something got to change, yo. Something got to change. And I know, I get it, man. I know y'all trying hard. I know y'all trying hard. But trying hard got to translate to wins at some point.
Yeah, winners.
Right?
Yeah. Winners are for sprinkles. Yeah, sprinkles for winners.
So you mean sprinkles are for winners?
Yeah, sprinkles for winners. Yeah. I got to rub myself.
Please.
Yeah.
Bruh. If you're going to say it, bruh, get it right.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Sprinkles are for winners.
Okay.
They got to do something to turn it around. They got some talent on that squad. So I don't know what else what has to happen, but something needs to happen, and it needs to happen soon. Or else we're looking at they might know Owen again. Oh, hey man, gotta shout them out because they show us mad love. Shout out to them Shaker boys, man. Shaker went out there and got Garfield in double overtime. They went out there and got Garfield. I think it was 17-10. Shout out to them Shaker boys, man.
Defensive game.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure was.
Shout out to Shaker, man. They went out there and did what they had to do. Went out there and did the damn thing. I'm not mad at it at all. Shout out to Joey Marisek, man, and the North Royalton Bears. They beat North Ridgeville 40-20. Doubled up on them.
My God, that's 20.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone here. It was some good games though over the weekend, man. It was some good games week 1. That Lutheran East, I don't know why I picked John. I still don't know why I picked John Adams to beat Lutheran East. I have no idea why I did that. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was just trying to show some love to the Senate. Because usually when we pick unless it's 2 Senate teams playing each other, we don't usually pick. You know what I mean? Like, because we don't have any reason to. Besides Glenville. At the moment, the football is just not very good in the Senate. That's all I got to say. It's just not very good in the Senate. As evidenced by some of these scores that we see.
I think they really should, like, break the Senate down, honestly. How many teams in the Senate? 8?
I think so.
I think they should just make 4 schools and send all the kids to them 4 schools. And then you have competitive football in the Senate. Just put them 4 teams in another division.
I mean,
LEL?
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, but seriously, how many of those teams would survive in the LEL? Like, if you put Shaw in the LEL, what do you think would happen?
But like I said, just get rid of 4 of those other schools and send all the football players to those other 4 schools.
You mean make them like independent?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're not getting no competitive teams out of that Senate anyways. There's only one competitive team in the Senate.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's Glenville.
Break the teams down.
I don't know, man. I got a feeling that,
John Hay shows signs every other year, but they still never.
I thought Shaw was looking kind of nice this year, right? A little bit.
Look who they played though.
I mean, hey, listen,
Who did they play?
They played Collinwood.
Look who they play.
But I'm saying, hey, you can only play the game.
You gotta play who. You gotta play who on your list.
I mean, that's up to the athletic director.
Oh wait, here's I gotta do this. Yo, shout out Maple Heights, man. Speaking of LEL, Maple Heights smacked Rhodes 52-6.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
2 of my ex-players hit me up in the inbox. They doing a lot of woofing with each other. They said we need to come out to Willoughby South and Maple game this week.
Okay. All right. Okay. We can do that.
Because I believe Willoughby South won also, didn't they?
We can try to do it anyway. Cause I believe Willoughby South did win. Yes, Willoughby South beat Notre Dame NDCI. I just say that 26-22. It was a good game. Shout out to Sam Urbanski from NDCL, who's on our Rising Stars list. But yeah, no, Willoughby South got him. Man, there's no shame in that. Willoughby South is a decent squad.
Shout out to my boy Davon Hosley on Willoughby South, one of my kids.
Right,
Starting
Willoughby.
middle linebacker, starting receiver.
Ew, and oh no, John Hay might have been showing signs, but wasn't showing signs over this weekend. John Hay lost to Valley Forge 35-0.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
Shout out to Valley Forge, man. Much love to y'all. I'm gonna try to get out to y'all if you can. We can't.
I better not repeat that score to my mom because she's an alumni of John
Hay.
Hay.
Yeah, don't do it.
So what's my dad?
If there was one score that I was totally taken surprised by, it's that Warrensville score, man. Come on, Warrensville, 34-0.
I agree.
Better than that, man.
If there was one score that I was really taken aback by, it was that Warrensville score. That's great. 34-0.
Week 1 was Goose Egg Friday.
It was.
True.
Goose egg being cooked all over the place. Barbecue style. They got the hot plate on the grill with the Kingsford.
Man, that was Cajun, boy.
Something. 34-0 Warrensville. Come on now.
And when I actually saw that score, I immediately hit y'all up. Said, "Yeah, look at Warrensville, 34-0."
I'm with you now, E.
I mean,
I ain't picking Warrensville no more.
There we go.
What else can you do?
That's why I don't pick them.
What else can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, if we go out to a Warrensville game, you better not stand in front of me because they don't like me up there.
I mean, I don't know, man. That's a bad outing for week 1. For a team that I believe is better than that. That Warrensville is better than 34-0.
You all right there?
Yeah, you hit my mic.
Oh, okay.
Warrensville is better than 34-0. I believe that. And I don't it's almost like I'm speaking. What else can you say? Do you know what I mean? Like, what else can you say about it? And for all the talking that was going on in the preseason, the regular season came along and 0. So, I mean, let's step it up. You got to, Warrensville. You got to. That was a bad loss. I mean, you didn't even score. All right, so we'll come back to that. Right now, we're going to go to the phone lines. Joining us right now on the line, he is the quarterback of the Wadsworth Grizzlies. His name is Trey Shaffer. He joins us now on the show. Trey, how you doing, my man?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, man. Thanks for joining us, and we really appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So you guys are fresh off of a win over Highland, 42-20. You put up a lot of points. I'll ask you the same question I asked our last guest. How does it feel to have that first win under your belt early?
Oh, it feels great, especially against a longtime rival that we haven't played for a couple of years. They're a great team. They've got a lot of speed on the defensive side, at least. So it was a good game first week to get a win under our belt going into our second week.
Now, you guys have won, I believe, 22 straight regular season games, and you're one win away from matching the school record. What's been the biggest reason for keeping that streak going?
Well, we just take it one game at a time. I honestly didn't even know that we had won 22 straight. I knew it was a lot, but that's one thing that we just don't focus on. It's awesome that we are winning so many games, but we just go week by week, and we just need to execute week by week.
Now, for those that are unaware, Trey, can you talk about the chase and what that means to you guys?
Yeah, so Coach Todd kind of coined this theme last year at our team banquet, and the year before it was the hunt. So the hunt was we just came off of a 11-1 year, Mr. Ohio football, and we didn't want to stop there. We were hunting to be a statewide team, statewide known team.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, after going 10-0 2 years in a row, it was kind of the chase for that regional title because we were so close last year. We fell short right at the end, and that chase is that's kind of like our motto to get over the top.
Absolutely. Now, what about the Wadsworth community, Trey? Talk about that and what they mean to you guys and how they help you in this chase to get over the top. Talk about the community and how their support helps you guys.
Oh, it's amazing. Every Friday night, whether it's at our Wright Stadium, 8,000 screaming fans, or even on the road, our fans travel really well. During the week, people come up and buy tickets at the school, and they'll be like, "Hey, good luck this Friday," or just like small little things like that. Everybody is bought in the community, and it's really fun to see everybody coming up to us and wishing us luck, and we just appreciate all of it.
Trey Shaffer from the Wadsworth Grizzlies is our guest. Now, you're the leader of this team, Trey. How do you keep the guys focused on the task at hand every week?
We just remind them that what we've done in the past means nothing, and the chase is where the chase comes in. It's the chase for excellence, and every week we demand excellence. I'm sure as other teams do, but we take it to heart. We really do, and every week we just need our guys to focus on what we're doing, and they do. They always know what they're doing. They always know the game plan. We always know the other team's scheme. So I feel like we have a really smart team. We may not be we have some really good athletes, but we may not be as athletic as some other teams, but we're really smart, and I feel like that really helps us.
Now, we usually ask this of all of our guests, so I'll ask you as well. How do you, being that you have the responsibility that you have as the quarterback of the team, as a senior leader, how do you balance all of that with your academics and making sure that you're on point there on the academic side as well?
Well, Coach Todd always says this: academics come first. Me and him meet every Monday. We have this period called academic lab. It's basically a study hall, but we meet every Monday to game plan, and he always says, make sure that you have all of your academics down. Make sure that if you have to study or you have a test to make up or you have homework to do, get that done first before we meet. So he really preaches it, and then some of it he leaves on us, individual responsibility. I'm sure as a lot of other players, all of the players in Ohio do. But it's really fun because it's challenging, but at the same time, it's all part of the deal. So I really enjoy it, and our whole team enjoys it.
Nice. Now, can you talk a little bit, Trey, about how good it feels to you to have your coaching staff believe in you and give you the freedom out there to do what you do?
Oh, it's awesome. If I don't like a play, Coach Todd will be like, "You're me on the field." So if I don't like something, he gives me the opportunity to check out of it. And we've got athletes all over the board to where I don't have to worry about checking to one side or checking to the other side. I can just go to either side. And having that, I feel like, is really, really reassuring to me, and it's calming because I don't feel pressured to force a throw, or I know that my guys will always understand what I'm trying to do, and they'll always execute and be where I want them to be.
Now, you are, Trey, very dangerous with your feet as well. Do you have a problem if anyone were to label you as a quote-unquote running quarterback? Do you have a problem with that at all, or is that just –
Oh, no, I do not. I would say that I'm more of a balanced quarterback. In the last game, didn't see me run very much, but I didn't have to.
Right.
And I have one of the best running backs in the state of Ohio, Dominic Laparo. So a lot of the running's on him, but if I need to, I can run a little bit.
Now talk about that, Trey, because you guys put up 42 on Highland. Talk about that. This when the offense is like, when you guys are just clicking, man. Everything is going the way you want it to go. The running game is working. The passing game is going. What's it like when you guys are just in that zone and everything is working?
When we're in the zone, well, it all starts up front. We have one of the best, if not the best, lines in the state of Ohio. Our line has a lot of experience. All of our guys played at some point last year. So it starts with them. They are so fundamentally sound, and they're very smart players. I think our average ACT score on the line is like 28 or something like that. We have 230s, but they're really smart guys. They know what they're doing, and they just make it a lot easier for me and Dom. And when they're on, everybody clicks because it gives us time to make the right reads and really see the field better. And they're the main reason why our offense is so good.
Now, just to piggyback off that a little bit, talk about the relationship that you, as a quarterback, want to have or need to have with your offensive line. You guys have to be on the same page. And do they ever kind of get on you if you're running, because they need to, if they're pass protector for you and you have to happen to take off, they got to be right on the same page. Talk about the relationship that you have with your offensive linemen and how that works.
Well, being that most of them are seniors, and one, Joey Rozek, he's a junior, but I played with him since I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like we just connect. We've just been playing together for so long. Sometimes like in practice, one of the guys will be like, "Hey man, we had that zone blocked really well and you threw the quick screen," and I'll be like, "Oh, sorry man, the numbers were out there," but just little things like that. But no, we're always on the same page. Friday night we were on the same page, and they looked really good.
Absolutely. Dylan, can you talk about your family and the structure you have and how they keep you grounded and keep you focused on the task at hand? Talk about your family and how they help you along the way.
Yeah, so my mom and dad both came from humble middle class families. So they're raising me. I have a twin sister.
Okay.
She's a state qualifier in the 800, but they're raising us the right way. Always stay humble. Always keep your head down. Even when all the praise is on you, just keep praising the other people on your team. And they just have given us all of the opportunities in the world, and I couldn't thank them enough for that, because they just want to see us be the best we can be, and there's really nothing like it. They're awesome. I really couldn't do it without them.
Nice. Have you, and I don't know if this is something you can speak on yet, but have you taken any trips? Have you gotten any letters, any calls, any schools you're in contact with right now as far as going to the next level?
Yeah. So I'm in contact with some D2 schools right now. I have some offers from some D2 schools, and some FCS lower level D1 I've been in contact with.
Okay.
But once the season started, I've been in contact with them a little bit, but like I think I'm going to Ashland. They play Ferris State September 21st at Ashland, so I'm going to that game.
Okay.
But once the season started, I'm just been focused on my team more so than that.
Now, I'll ask you one more question about that. It's almost like a tradition on this show that we ask, when we find out if a young man is going to college, because we have an alum on our staff. Have you had any contact at all with Bowling Green?
I have not.
Come on, Eli, man. Get on the horn with your boys, Eli. That's ridiculous.
You know what? I'm going to have to call the scouting department,
so.
man.
So.
Honestly.
I think so. All right, listen, Trey, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time out. We appreciate the Wadsworth community, you guys' support of our show. Thanks so much. We really hope to get down to see you guys, and thanks for coming on tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
You guys, Trey, take it easy.
You too.
All right. Trey Shaffer, quarterback of the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Young man is nice.
Today on the 22-game win streak.
22 game regular season winning streak.
Yes.
One short of the school record.
So they done went undefeated 2 years in a row.
I mean,
Right.
and the theme for this season is the chase. They're trying to get it done, and they can get it done. I'm just looking at the highlights. I'm telling this young man is nice with the feet, man. Nice with it.
I'm gonna have to share his highlights with Bowling Green.
I mean,
or
somebody
man.
do something. And then look, in the Bowling, and shout out, quick shout out to Ryan Malloy, man, at his first game as a Bowling Green Falcon.
And we won, baby.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations, Bowling Green. They got the dub.
Hold
They
on.
Okay.
Roll along, Falcons, baby.
You gotta get y'all theme song every time y'all win and play it.
I mean,
Yep, absolutely, the fight song.
I mean, it was Morgan State, but okay.
They won though.
Yeah.
Cam. They won though, Cam.
Yeah,
We just said you gotta play who on the schedule.
Listen, man. Yeah, no. Shout out, man. Shout out to Ryan Malloy and Bowling Green. BG, it's all love. You know how we do, man. We just mess with Eli, but shout out to Ryan Malloy, man. They had their first game.
Wait.
I think they won pretty handily over Morgan State too. I think when Eli sent me that score, it was like 30 something. All right. Where's Phil at, man? Where's Phil at, man?
Forward Falcons, baby.
What was the final score?
Oh, yes.
You don't even know? Come on, E.
Wait.
It was like
you know they got that dub.
it was like 30. It was like 30. When he sent me the score, it was like, I want to say it was like 32 to nothing or something like that. They were beating Morgan State pretty good, like 30-6 or something like that. They were smacking Morgan State. I know that. It wasn't close. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't close. They were smacking Morgan State. That's all I know. So shout out to BG, man, and shout out to Trey Shaffer, man. Listen, the young man. Look, Trey. I say this.
46-3, bro.
Ooh. 46-3. Okay, BG.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me.
I say this to Trey and any other young man that's listening. Hey, take that trip to Ashland. Go down there, and if you like Ashland, go to Ashland, man. Look, if you're good enough, they'll find you. I promise you, they'll find you. And Trey Shaffer seems to have all the goods.
I'm looking at our schedule right now. We play Kansas State next.
Oh, that's an L right there. You can forget that. That's an L right there.
I don't think so.
That's an L right there. Shout out to Ryan Malone, but that's an L right there. You think you can go to a Big 12 territory and get a dub? Think so?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I believe, man.
You should. That's your alma mater. You should believe. You absolutely should. So, Coach Riz at 8:15. We'll be doing our week one predictions. So the Browns. So we got down to the final roster cuts for the season. Final 53 roster cuts. Anybody that you guys cut? I want them to keep the rookie, man. Giuseppe.
Yeah.
I wanted them to keep the rookie, man. And they cut him. He's going to find another job somewhere.
We just signed ex-Eagle to the practice squad, Shelton Gibson.
Yeah, Shelton Gibson.
Okay.
Nice player.
Oh, wow. We released Greg Robinson, but expected to resign him, though.
Oh, unless somebody else resigns him. They cut Greg Robinson?
Yeah.
Who's going to play left tackle?
Well, we just traded for a player.
Who?
That kid from Buffalo.
Stop it. Greg Robinson proved enough last year. This can't be a money move. Greg Robinson proved enough last year.
Oh, we just traded for wide receiver Tywan Taylor.
Yeah, that's why that might have been why they released Sheehy Giuseppe.
We got one from the Rams too. His name T.J. Dodge.
I wanted that kid to make it, man.
Me too.
Me
too.
He returned a punt like in his first game, didn't he? I wanted that kid to make it, man. I really did. I think he's going to land on somebody's practice squad, or he's going to land on a roster somewhere. He showed that he can handle it. He can make it in this league.
Yeah, we just got new guard Wyatt Teller from Buffalo.
Okay, I'll take Greg Robinson. Thank you very much. Why would they release Greg Robinson, Reg? Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know, but they should resign. They're gonna resign him.
Why would they release Greg Robinson?
I don't know.
Because we got Cush. Eric Cush.
Yeah, Cush is okay. I mean, he's serviceable, I guess. He's serviceable. He's all right. So
we did sign the Scottish Hammer, That
He
punter,
kicked
he
that ball.
kicked. Oh my God!
He kicked a 71-yard punt.
Yeah.
71 yards.
So the Indianapolis Colts are going to reach out to Brian Hoyer.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Colin Kaepernick still don't got a job. Man, oh my God!
Brian Hoyer serviceable.
He all right. He okay.
He ain't better than Cap, but he's
He
serviceable.
all right. He'll have to do. Yeah, I was really. I don't think there was a cut that the Browns made that really surprised me. What's up with Greg Robinson? That Greg Robinson one, that kind of surprised me a little bit.
Wow, it says here the Browns released left tackle Greg Robinson, but plan to resign him. A league source said they apparently are not concerned another team will sign him in the meantime.
Somebody should scoop him up, man. Somebody needs some depth. Should scoop him up. What if Pittsburgh scooped him up?
God.
Just to have him.
Just to have him. Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
We just released Brendan Colquitt too.
Yeah, because you signed the other guy, the Hammer, right?
But even though, like I said, the Russian Hammer can kick, Colquitt is good at placing.
Yeah, he's money.
He's good at placing kicks inside the 10-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And that's important. Field position is always important.
Yeah.
Always. And so, look, man, you done trusted Dorsey this long, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Russian. I'm digging I'm digging the strong leg. I'm digging the hair. I'm digging him.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, it looked like Thor.
Might as well. All right, let's do this, man. Let's take a quick break. We'll get out. We'll come back, and we'll chop it up some more. Coach Grizz will be here at 8:15. We'll do our picks, and we'll go from there. So, Eli's name of the song.
The name of the song is called Nasty by Simon Says Beats. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad?
Yep. back to the show. Hey, shout out, man, Robert Lowry. You know it's all love, man. Look, I need a break, man. I need a break. We love y'all, Illyria. We love y'all to death.
I mean, what's he supposed to say, man?
We love y'all to death, Illyria. But man, look, I've been picking Illyria for 2 years and rolling with Illyria. I need a break, man. I'm trying to win this thing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to win this thing. I'm just, Mr. Lowry, you know what it is, man. It's all love, but I'm trying to win this thing, man. That's just what it is. I'm sorry.
What are you, 8-7?
Huh? I'm 8-7, man. I need it bad. I can't fall behind too much.
I just want you to know that. Okay.
I'm 8-7 right now.
Three in the hole.
I'm 3 in the hole, man. I'm 3 in the hole. Mr. Lowry, I'm 3 in the hole. I can't do it. Look, man, and if they prove me wrong, then God bless them. Bless them.
Phil gonna have to text his picks.
Yeah. We'll get Phil's picks too. Coach Riz coming up in about 10 minutes, and we'll chop it up with Coach Riz, get the picks going. I can't, Mr. Lowry, I can't do it, man. I'm just letting you know right now. I don't even know if that game, because we use what we do. We pick about 15 games. Every week we're going to be picking about 15 games. I don't even know if that's one of the games that I picked. I don't think it is. Let me go back and look. Let me look and see. Hold on.
So
yeah, it is. It is
at Bedford.
It is. No, it's at Illyria.
Oh, okay.
It is one of the games that we got on here. I need a break. That's all I gotta say. I need a break. You all right? Come on, bro. That's against the rules of broadcasting, bro.
Oh man.
You know the rules. Oh, he said in the messages. Yeah, you know it's love, Mr. Lowry. It's love, Mr. Lowry. It's all love. I've been picking with my heart for Illyria for the past 2 seasons, man, and I don't know what needs to be done. I wish I did. I do not know.
Do we need to put that wanted
no,
poster again? 1-800.
Nah, we don't need that. Okay. We don't need to do that. I don't know, man. Because that didn't work the last time. So
actually, it did work the last time because they won after we put.
Oh, they won that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
Mr. Lowry, I'm 8-7, bro. I'm 3 in the hole. I got to have it this week. I gotta have it. I need to go 14-1 this week to catch up.
Because anything outside of 5 in the hole, we pretty much gonna have the same picks. It's only gonna be like 1 or 2 games you can separate yourself a week.
Right.
I gotta have it this week. Got to have it. It's a must.
And if I take the lead, oh my God!
I know, man. I'm trying to get this hardware up here. I can't go 5-6 in the hole. That's it. I'm done. I'm dead in the water after week 2. I go 5-6 in the hole. I'm dead in the water. All right. He said Bedford is not good.
But Bedford's 1-0.
Yeah,
hey, man. Like I said, I love loyalty, and obviously he's got his sons are playing for Illyria. His son played for John Anthony. Shout out John Anthony. John Anthony played for Illyria. Xander's now playing for Illyria. So obviously, that's where his allegiances lie, as they should. I'm trying to win this thing. That's all I'm saying. I love you, Illyria. You know it's love always. But I need a good week this week, man.
Man,
I got to come with it, because everybody else is looking down at me. Raiders claimed Deshaun Kaiser off of waivers. Green Bay cut Deshaun Kaiser, and the Raiders claimed him off of waivers.
You know what's interesting about that? All 3 of the former quarterbacks of the Cleveland Browns got cut. Mm-hmm. Cody Kessler, Kevin Hogan, and Deshaun Kaiser.
Thank God we cut Cody Kessler. Shout out Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander threw a no-hitter today. Remember the Justin Verlander that people thought were washed up? He threw a no-hitter today.
Wow. He's 35 years old.
Threw a no-hitter.
Man.
What in the hell are the Los Angeles Chargers doing? What are you doing? You're going to give Melvin Gordon, you're going to let him explore trade? Come on, San Diego. You don't have it like that. You don't have it like that.
Give him his money.
Pay that man.
Pay that man.
You don't have it like that, Los Angeles. You don't have it like that.
What they have? Austin Eckler?
Austin Eckler, stop it.
God.
What is with these teams not wanting to pay their running backs? Jerry Jones, get ready to mess it up with Zeke.
They trying to downplay the running back
Yeah.
position. The running back position is very important in football.
And it's back now.
Yeah. Maybe not the fullback. The fullback is gone, but the primary running back
is back.
You have to pay those guys.
You got to. Especially a back like an Alvin Kamara or a Le'Veon Bell or a Melvin Gordon who can not only run between the tackles but can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Todd Gurley got paid.
Todd Gurley. You need a guy like that. It's a must. You have to have it. And I don't know what the Chargers are thinking, but they better get it right. Let me ask you guys this. So they a couple of teams offered the female the Carly Lloyd, the lady from the U.S. national team. They offered her a chance to kick in a preseason game this past Thursday because she hit a 55-yarder. Really? And she hit a 55-yarder in Eagles-Ravens practice. If the Browns, because the Browns kicking situation is a little bit shaky.
No, Austin Seibert is looking good.
No. It's a little bit shaky. Greg Joseph and him, he had to battle with Greg Joseph.
Guess what? Greg Joseph got cut.
They kept Austin Seibert because they wasted a 5th-round pick on Austin Seibert. That's why Austin Seibert is here. Not because Austin Seibert was a clear-cut favorite.
There you go, this wet blanket.
Eli, that's the facts. Seibert was not the clear-cut favorite.
And then he owned up to it, and he went on a tear.
If Austin Seibert was an undrafted free agent, he probably would have gotten cut too. They would have brought somebody off the street. Austin Seibert is here because Austin Seibert was a 5th-round pick. And if you're going to use a 5th-round pick on the kicker, unless he's absolutely horrible, which he wasn't, he's going to keep that position. You're not going to draft a kicker in the 5th round and then not keep him unless he's absolutely terrible. Right? Oh, Phil want to know what's going on? So, Seibert is here because Seibert was a 5th-round pick. That's my opinion. Actually, that's fact. Let's keep it funky. He battled with Greg Joseph the whole camp, and neither one of them looked very impressive. So, if it came down to it, would you guys be okay with Carly Lloyd being a kicker for the Cleveland Browns?
No.
Why?
Because I like Austin Seibert.
What if Austin Seibert can't hit a 55-yarder? And Carly Lloyd can.
He proved that he did in the preseason. He hit 56.
Okay. So you wouldn't want Carly Lloyd?
No.
And she said she's gonna take a year off. So
Okay.
Who is that kid in high school? I think he out in Kent somewhere. They say got him ranked number 2 in the world.
All right. Well, we'll go back to that. Join us on the phone line right now. You already know what it is. It's the coach, Coach Riz. Coach, how you doing?
Gentlemen, how are you? Thanks for having me again.
Oh,
what
man,
up, Coach?
You already know what it is. So, Coach, what I figured was we'll do the high school picks. We've already sent Coach the list of the games that we're going to pick, and we'll wait on the NFL picks for week 2. There's no sense in picking week 2 picks. They haven't even played week 1 yet, so we'll wait on that one.
Okay.
Before we get to the picks, now, Coach, were there any games for you this weekend that kind of stuck out and that kind of stood out for you? Or anything that kind of surprised you, kind of shocked you?
Well, I'll tell you one game that we didn't pick. One game that was shocking was the Lorraine Brunswick game.
Yep.
I was kind of shocked that not that Brunswick won. Brunswick's a big school; they got tons of kids, but just my dad was there, and Brunswick kind of dominated them a little bit, and I was kind of shocked by that. I was shocked that Menor beat Eds. Knew that was going to be close. Kind of shocked by that one, but the Brunswick-Lorraine game, if you ask me, that's the game that was shocking because I thought Lorraine. I saw Brunswick against Garfield in the scrimmage, and I thought they were good. But I thought Lorraine was pretty good this year, and I know they have some real talent. Guys that I coached against when they were young, and I was shocked by that score. It's seems like that was the game that shocked me to me.
31-7, Brunswick got Lorraine.
Coach, me, you, Phil, and E all went 11-4, and Kev went 8-7.
Well, you could. Well, you couldn't.
Okay.
You couldn't wait to bring that up, huh, Red?
I will tell you. You know what? I'll tell you guys. You know another game that shocked me? The Orange Beechwood game shocked me.
Oh man.
The Orange Beechwood game shocked me because I tell you what, Orange. I saw Orange against Garfield too, and I thought, you know, I'm a big fan of Adam Becklum. Becklum is a guy who coached with for me. He played for me at Garfield, and I saw him, and he does a really, really nice job. And Damien is also a good friend of mine, and Damien does a good job. I thought Orange had too much up front, and again, that was a game that shocked me. So if you ask me two games, 11-4, that's the game that could have put me. That's the game that could have put me 12-3. Is the Orange game?
Yep, because you sure did.
Me
pick
too,
Orange.
Coach.
You did.
I picked Orange too.
Me, I think Reggie and I were the only two that picked Beechwood, so I did get that one. I'm 8-7. I'm 3-0. I gotta have it this week, man. I picked with my heart. I picked some games with my heart, and I should have done it. I don't know what I was thinking picking John Adams to be Lutheran East. I have no idea why I even did that. That was just a horrendous decision on my part. So, all right, here we go. Let's get into it. Game 1, Youngstown Cardinal Mooney at Hoban. Who was that? Wait a minute.
Hoban.
Eli?
Hoban.
Come on,
Hoban.
Bruh.
Eli. Sorry, Coach. Eli, what is going on over there?
I'm sorry.
All right. So Coach picked Hoban. I'm picking Hoban. Yeah, I got no reason to pick anyone else other than Hoban. Eli?
I'm picking Hoban.
I'm picking Hoban also.
All right, so everybody's got Hoban. I'm gonna
Hey,
assume
that team they beat at Harrisburg. That team at Pittsburgh. That's a good football team they beat, and they dismantled them. That's a good football program.
Were they
were
like
second in the state last year? That was a good football team they beat.
Were they like? I think they were. Yeah, I would say were they like state champions or close to it or something like that last?
They were runner up last year in our Division II. Very good football team.
Wow.
Very good football in Harrisburg.
Wow.
And it wasn't close.
Yeah, Hoban is. I mean, they're a machine. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of any team out there that I'm thinking can beat Hoban. Maybe Massillon, but I don't see it, Coach. I think it might be a 5-peat. I don't see it.
It's going to be tough. I mean, they're good at all levels, and what people don't understand is that Hoban, you always win with people, and don't ever get that twisted. I tell everybody, you got to have good players. There's a bunch of us who really know how to coach, but you got to have good players. Hoban is very, very well coached. Hoban is very disciplined. Hoban does things right. So not only do they have this talent, but then they do things right, and that's what makes them so scary. I mean, they're a different animal now. No question about it.
For sure. All right, so we're all going to pick. I'm just going to pencil Hoban in for Phil because I think we already know that Phil picked Hoban. So we've all picked Hoban for that game. Second game, Stowe at Barberton. I'm going to roll with the Magics once again.
I'm going to go with Barberton.
I'm going to also go with Barberton.
I'm going to go Barberton. Barberton, the Norton's game they won, that there's a tailback at Norton that he's going big. I think his name's Scott. He's going big time, and they shut him down. I'm going Barberton.
Yep, 34-2. They only scored 2 points, Norton did, in that game. All right, so this game will be at Bedford High School, but it's Shaker at Benedictine. I know Shaker got Garfield last week. I know they got him. But Benedictine's got some players on that team. Man. I'm going Benny. I'm going to go Benedictine.
I'm going to go with Benedictine. I got my friend is Jamal Brown. He is the athletic director there and former Bowling Green State University alumni. So, Benny.
Jamal is good people, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go Shaker in a close one. They beat Garfield, and I know that's a tough football team, so I'm going to give Shaker the benefit of the doubt.
All right, Coach.
I'm gonna go Benny, and here's why. Because like I said, when I talked to you earlier, Shaker threw a Hail Mary. There was a roughing the passer. It was an interesting thing, but to be that up and that down, both teams, I'm going Benny just because it's going to be hard for Shaker. I think. I've dealt with high school kids a long time. I think it's going to be hard to get up both another week. I think I have a little bit of a letdown. I'm going to go Benny.
And Benedictine has a receiver. I want to say his name is Chuck Ross. I want to say that's what his name is, but
yeah, see, they have two. They have two actually that are really good.
Yeah, see, so I'm taking Benny. No disrespect, Shaker, but I'm taking Benny. All right, next up, Lake at Brush. Man, I'm going to go Brush. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen much of Lake. I'm going to go Brush, and I'm going to hope that what happened to Brush against Aurora was just a fluke, and that Brush will come back. Coach Hall, you got to get him right, man. Get him right, Coach Hall. I'm going to go Brush. Coach?
I'm gonna go. Lake lost to Ashland. Lake beat Ashland. Ashland's a very good program. Brush lost to Aurora. Mahalik at Aurora does a really good job. That's a tough early matchup for anybody. I'm gonna go Lake. I think Lake is a very good football team.
Okay.
I'm going Lake.
Reg?
I'm going to second that with Coach. I'm going Lake. I don't know much about them, but I know Brush lost to Aurora, like you said, and Aurora, they're not really a good team.
Okay. All right, Eli?
I'm going to go with Lake.
All right, so I'm going Brush. Everybody else is going Lake. I will get Phil's pick later. All right. Next game on the schedule. Glenville at Cleveland Heights. Give me the Ville. I'm taking Glenville.
I'm definitely rolling with the Ville. My son played for the Ville. They were right there with Euclid. They went toe-to-toe with Euclid coming back from 20-0. And Heights lost.
Bad loss by Cleveland Heights to Medina. Bad loss.
I'm going to go with Glenville simply because my uncle is Coach Calvin Robinson there. So, yeah.
Now, wait. How come everybody telling me, Kev, stop picking with your heart? Y'all talking about I'm going with Glenville because my uncle's there and my boy's there. Everybody telling me stop picking with your heart.
Listen. We didn't go 8-7, sir. You don't want to pick with your heart, brother.
I wish I was on the Coach, what's your pick, Coach?
Medina is very underrated. They lost. They beat Cleveland Heights, but Medina is very underrated. That's a big school, a lot of resources. That being said, Glenville was toe-to-toe with Euclid, and I know Jeff does a great job. I'm going Glenville.
All right. Next up, Bedford at Elyria. I know what Mr. Lowry said. I know what he said. I've been riding with Elyria for 2 years plus. I can't do it no more. I got to have it this week. I'm going to go Bedford. Coach?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Culliver, I'm telling you, Cully's a good guy out at Elyria. He was at Shaw. He was at Naple. He's been in a lot of places. Elyria was better last week, and I was looking at some of the stuff. Elyria was better. Now, Bedford beat Nordonia. Nordonia is in a kind of a transition a little bit. I'm telling you, Elyria this week. Elyria beats Bedford this week.
Coach, they gave up 29 unanswered. They were up 22-7. I was happy getting ready to celebrate, and they gave up 29 unanswered.
I'm telling you that, but as a coach, I'm looking at the positives. We were up that much. And when I go in Monday, that's what I'm telling my kids. We're up. We got to stop having those lapses.
All right.
This week, Cully, that's a culture change that they're going to have there. He's going to get it done. Cully's good. Cully's good people. I'm telling you, Elyria wins. Elyria beats Bedford this week.
All right, Coach is going to Elyria. Reg?
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Oh!
Hold on. Let me tell you why. It's not because I believe in Elyria. It's because I don't believe in Bedford. So I'm taking Elyria.
All right.
Good man.
You know what? I'm going to go with Coach. I'm going to take Elyria.
Okay, now I'm the only one. Now I'm the only one that didn't take Elyria. Last week I was the only one that did take Elyria. Now I'm the only one that didn't take Elyria. All right. Look, man, I'm sorry. It's love Elyria. I got to see it, man. I got to see it. I've been rolling with Elyria for 2 seasons.
Kev, I said they was going to win 4 games this year. This is one of the 4.
Okay.
All right, Bedford.
I'm telling you, hey, Culliver out at Culliver. I've been good friends with him for a long time. He's good people. He will. If he has people, he will win. I'm telling you, he's good people. He knows what he's doing.
All right. Well, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but this week, I'm sorry, man. I gotta go Bedford.
You need to see it.
I need a break. I need a break. All right. Next up, Avon at Lorraine. I'm taking Avon.
Yeah, give me Avon.
Eli got Avon. Okay.
I said Lorraine will win the LEL, but how they lost to Brunswick, I ain't trusting them no more. Give me Avon.
Coach?
Well, thing is about Lorraine. Lorraine struggled stopping the run against Brunswick, and Avon is very good up front. Can't stop the run, can't win. I'm going Avon.
Shout out Tommy Lawrence, big left tackle for Avon. All right. Richmond Heights at Lutheran East. Lutheran East, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have picked against John Adams. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm taking Lutheran East. Lutheran East over Richmond Heights.
I'm rolling with Lutheran East also. I seen them live in action. They look pretty good.
Let me get the Lou.
Coach?
I'm going East for sure.
All right. Next up, Lakewood at Garfield. I don't even think this is going to be close. Garfield, I think, is going to run all over Lakewood. I'm taking Garfield.
I second that. Garfield in the blowout.
Give me them Bulldogs.
Coach?
I'll tell you what, it's going to be closer than you think. Coach told him out of Lakewood, I was very impressed with what he did last year. And I will say this forever, you win with people. You got to have good players. And he's developing those guys out of Lakewood. I think they won't tackle Torrance, the kid from Garfield I saw last week against Shaker. They're going to struggle tackling him. So I got to go with Garfield because those are my guys. Those are my guys I hired. They're awesome guys. But it will be closer than people think. I'm going to go Garfield, but it's going to be close.
Okay. Next up, Detroit Cass Tech at St. Ed's. Now, I don't know much about Cass Tech, but I do know Cass Tech is pretty doggone good. Man, I'm gonna go with Cass Tech. I like St. Ed's. You know what it is. I'm gonna go with Cass Tech. I'm going Cass Tech.
I'm going St. Ed's on the strength of I don't believe they'll lose 2 games in a row.
I'm gonna go with Cass Tech.
All right, Coach.
Well, I did a little research on those guys. Cass Tech is them and Detroit King are the 2 best teams in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
King is last year King won it, but the Tech beat them. So I'm going to go with that being said, I'm going with Ed because I agree. The Eds are not going to lose 2 in a row. I'll be highly motivated this year. But Cass Tech has got a lot of D1 kids on it. But I'm going to go just because they got to travel and come out to Cleveland. I'm going to go Eds.
Okay. Beechwood at Youngstown Cheney. I will take Beechwood. I'll take Beechwood. Coach?
Oh, Damien proved me wrong last week. I'm going Beechwood for sure.
Reg?
You know I'm going Beechwood. Shout out to my godsons, the Minor boys. Beechwood, let's go.
I'm going to go with Youngstown.
Whoa, Eli, you just took a loss. You just took a loss, ain't it? Eli, I'm back in it, baby. Eli, you took a loss. And again, here's one. I'm trying to show love to the Center League. JFK at Shaw. I will take Shaw because JFK got murdered this past weekend. I will take Shaw.
I'm going with Shaw also.
I'm going to go with Shaw.
Coach, don't do it.
I know I won't. I got to tell you. I'm telling you right now, Coach Brown is one of the best humans I've ever met, and he's got some players. He's got a good junior class out there, and I've talked to him, and he's Coach Brown knows it. I'm going Shaw all the way for sure.
All right, so we got that one in the books. Interesting one. I thought this would be kind of in it. Willoughby South at Maple Heights. Wow. I'm really on the fence with this one. Willoughby South 1, Maple 1. I'm gonna go Maple. And hopefully I'm right. I'm gonna go Maple. Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what. I saw Willoughby South beat Notre Dame Computer Latin, who's a pretty good football program. Maple beat Collinwood, who I'm not sure. I don't think Collinwood's very good this year
at all.
No.
I'm with you in the terms that this is kind of a toss-up. Like of all the games that I've seen that you sent me this week, this is absolutely a toss-up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Maple sheerly because I think Shaq does a great job, and I think their speed is going to be the telling tale. I'm going to go Maple.
Okay. Reg?
I got kids on both. I got former kids on both teams, and they've been doing a lot of chatting, sending me these text messages. I'm with Coach. I think even though Maple lost a lot, they lost a lot from that team they had last year, but I'm going to still roll with Maple in a very close game.
All right, Eli?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going with Willoughby South.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Reg making hard picks all over the place. Man. All right. Eastlake North at Revere. We just talked to Dylan Froelich. I think Eastlake North, even though they're on the road, I think North takes this one. Dylan Froelich said he lost 30 pounds. He was dynamic when he was 30 pounds heavier. He's lost 30 pounds. I think Eastlake North takes this. I'm taking North over Revere. Coach?
Well, Revere lost their coach. I think that's huge. I mean, I know last week. Revere is very good up front. They got the big right tackle going to O State. He's very, very good. I thought North Olmsted was pretty good, and Eastlake North kind of handled them last week. So I'm going to go Eastlake North. I'm with you.
All right, Eli,
I'm gonna go with Eastlake North.
Reg.
I'm going Eastlake North also. They on the mission this year.
All right. Last game, we saved the best for last. And again, shout out to them, man. They do not shy away from anybody on the schedule. Iggy at Minner. So now Minner had St. Ed's and now Iggy in back-to-back weeks. Iggy at Minner. You know what? I'm taking Minner. Coach?
Well, I'll tell you what. I tell everybody the best two games I saw. When Trubisky was playing, he beat Eds and Iggy in back-to-back in the playoffs. It's really hard to get up. They might be the best public school, and one of the best public schools in the country. But Iggy beat a very, very good team out of Chicago, that Loyola team out of Chicago. They were state champs last year, and they're very good. I'm going Iggy.
All right, Coach got Iggy. Eli?
You know what? I'm going with Coach. I'm picking Iggy.
Reg?
It's going to be a good game. But like you were saying, Menor just beat St. Ed's last week. I can't see them beating St. Ed's and St. Ignatius in back-to-back weeks, so I'm going to go with Iggy also.
All right. Minor, I got you. Minor. And that's it. That's the pick. So I got to have it this week, man. I got to have it. I'm desperate.
Get back in the running, my friend. Get back in the running.
I got to, Coach. I don't know what I was thinking last week. I got to have this one. I don't know, man. It's just something about Minor. I mean, they had that 6-4 season a couple of years ago when Tadas Tatarunas was still quarterback in there, but 6-4 is unacceptable at Minor. That does not fly at Minor. 6-4, and I don't know, man. They got some swag. Eli said it looked small. I didn't see it when we were there on Thursday, but if Eli said it, I don't know. I didn't see where they look small, but I just think Minor's going to be up again for the challenge. I think they're going to win it. That's just me.
I think they're going to be.
I'll tell you what. From my perspective, Minor's another school. I won't say they're Hoban, but Minor's another school that, and like I said, I've said this. I've said it a bunch of times. You win with people. You got to have kids, no matter how good of a coach you are. You got to have the pieces. But the thing that Menor doesn't, Coach Tribb does a great job. Those kids are very, very well coached. They have their system. It's very unique to them. They're a tough out. Iggy beating that team out of Chicago. It's going to be a tough beat after getting up for Eds. It's going to be a tough beat for them.
Something got to give. Both teams are coming up off of great wins against great teams. Both teams are coming off of great wins against defending champions. Something's got to give. I just hope it gives and goes Minor's way because I need to have the win. That's all. All right, hey, listen, Coach. As always, man, we appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Next week, when you call in, we can finally go over the Week 1 NFL picks, and we'll pick Week 2 in the NFL as well. So thank you so much, Coach. Really appreciate your time.
Hey guys, I appreciate you having me. I can't wait to talk to you next week. Have a great week, and hopefully I'm on top of the board next week when we talk.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot, man. Take care, okay?
I'll see you guys soon.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Coach Riz.
Yes, I think Minor is gonna be like the St. Ed's game. I think it's gonna be tough.
Tough, man.
But I think before the season start, if you ask Minor, having St. Ignatius and St. Ed's in back-to-back weeks, if they can come out of that 1-1, I think they'll take that.
I think they'll take it, but they gunning for 2-0.
You're right. They are.
They'll take 1-1, but they gunning for 2-0.
You're right.
They're not scared, man.
At all.
And their quarterback is nice, man. Their quarterback is nice. He was out there getting it in out there on that field. And who was their running back? I can't remember his name. It was Ryan something. Let me see.
Ryan Strobel.
Yeah.
Number 26?
Yep, 26.
Kid was balling.
Shout out to my one of my kids on Menor too that also played for me. We call him Donut. His name Donut. Number 52.
Why y'all call the boy Donut, man?
That was his name. You know, you get a kid's name, every kid a name, man. His name was Donut.
We gotta find that. That's a quiet investigation, man. We gotta find out why.
Number 52, man.
We gotta
my boy Ruffin.
We gotta find out why they call a young man Donut.
I ain't giving him the name. The kid, his teammates did. It stuck with him.
We gotta find out why they call him Donut, man. I'm just saying. Call that young man Donut. The quarterback. Let me see. Hold on. He's number 18 on the squad. Who is he? David Gonia. David Gonia. The quarterback, he's a senior, number 18. He was out there balling. And then the running back, 26. I'm trying to look at the roster, and I'm trying to see who is it. I don't even see him on there. I don't see him on here. That's weird. But anyway, in any event, Minner is not to be played with. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they're going to be ready. They're going to be up to the challenge. They really are. So hopefully, I'm telling you, I love St. Ed's. I much love St. Ed's, but Cass Tech is a good team. Cass Tech is a good team.
They are.
Cass Tech is a good team, and I know St. Ed's is going to be motivated. I know they are, but Cass Tech is a good team. That's just what it is. So, all right, Eli, let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and then we'll just go ahead and finish it up. It's the last half hour of the show. You know, there'll be some freestyling going on. What's the name of the song?
The name of the song is called Set Up by producer DJ Hooper. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad.
Thanks, Coach Riz.
Broken complex.
Welcome back to the show. So I sent the games to Phil. So hopefully Phil will send those to Eli, and I can get back in this race, man. Illyria, it ain't personal, man. It's business right now. Illyria, you see, if you watching, you see this belt right here? I'm trying to get this belt, Illyria. I'm trying to get the belt.
Well,
and I'm 3 and
it look like it.
It
ain't coming home with you. It might be staying right here.
Man, right.
You gotta have that Minner game, Kev. That's the game.
Yeah, man. Robert. So shout out to Robert Lauer. He said I'm gonna take a loss if I take Bedford. I guess I gotta do something. I've been rolling with him for 2 seasons, man. I don't think. I mean, only when it's like extremely like, yeah, this team they playing is superior to him. Have I picked against Illyria? Any other time I always picked Illyria. I always roll with him, but I gotta switch it up, man. I'm desperate. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Now they were up 22-7. 22-7. And they let it slip away. And it let Midview score 29 unanswered points. 29 unanswered. So I look, man, I hope Coach Culliver gonna get him right, get him in the right mind frame. But this week,
it would be funny if Illyria actually won.
They probably will. They probably will. That's my luck. They probably will. Not that I'm wishing for them to. Well, for For the purpose of the picks, because I'm trying to win, yes, I'm wishing for them to lose. But personally, no. But that's my luck. They will. They'll come up on a win this week. But if they do, I can't say I wasn't warned. I was warned by Mr. Lowry.
I said they was gonna win 4 games this year. This is one of the 4 they're gonna win.
Okay. All right. So I picked Bedford, man. I had to jump off the train for just a second.
So we picked 15 games, right?
Yes.
What if I went 15-0?
I already know the game you gonna fall off, E.
What?
It's the Willoughby South game.
No.
Yeah. That one. And then pretty much, though, I mean, pretty much everybody almost picked the same all across the board. So if one of us have a bad week, we might all have bad weeks because we pretty much all picked Hoban. We all picked Barber except for Phil. We don't know Phil's yet. Reggie was the only one that picked Shaker. Everybody else picked Benny.
I think it's the grain pick that's gonna separate. That one gonna separate me.
I was the only one that picked Brush. Everybody else picked Lake, except for we don't know what Phil picked yet. We all picked Glenville. I picked Bedford. Everybody else picked Elyria. We all picked Avon. We all picked Lutheran East. We all picked Garfield. Me and Eli picked Cass Tech. Reg and the coach picked St. Ed's. Me and Reggie and coach picked Beechwood. Eli picked Youngstown Cheney. We all picked Shaw. Me and Reggie and coach picked Maple. Eli picked Willoughby South. We all picked North. And then Reggie, Phil, and Reggie, coach, and Eli picked Iggy, and I picked Mentor. So we pretty much picked the same across the board.
Won a few games, it can be the separator.
Yep. I need some upsets this week. I need Brush to do their thing. I need Bedford to do their thing.
And you need Mentor.
And I need Mentor. I need those three. If I go down 6 in the hole, man, that's gonna be.
I'm telling you about. I'm about to do a clean sweep.
That's gonna be it. You're not going 15-0.
What if I did? It's gonna be hell.
That's gonna be
Sunday, baby.
That's gonna be a clean. That's gonna be it, man. If I go 6, 7 in the hole, that's it, man. That's a wrap. Ain't no coming back for that. I don't care if it's week 2 or not.
I'm a bit nervous, even though they're my boys. I'm a bit nervous about that beach because I don't know much about Youngstown. I don't know much about them. So you went out on a limb on that one.
So this is what Robert Lyer said about Illyria's O-line. Said the O-line is big. His son is the smallest, and his son weighed 255.
Wow.
I told you, I seen them boys out when I was at the Lorraine scrimmage. They blew down on me. Them were some big boys.
All right. I got to see it, man. I got to see it. And I know they got a Davian drummer. I know that. But I'm just, look, man. You give up 30 unanswered points. I question your defense. I'm just saying. You give up 30 unanswered, I question your defense. What happened? They were up 22-7. What happened? Somebody tell me what happened.
Week 1. No.
Yes, okay.
No. None of these high school teams are going to truthfully be in full top tier running condition shape till week 4. I seen a lot standing over, bending on their knees out from Glenville and Euclid. A lot of people catching cramps coming out beginning of the season.
Okay. Part of me hopes I'm wrong, but most of me hopes I'm right. Those 3 games in that schedule: Bedford, Cass Tech, and Mentor. Those are the 3. I need those 3. Got to have them. Glenville's at Cleveland Heights.
He said we had like 7 kids climb up. Week
right,
1.
Right.
Week 1.
As I'm looking at this, man, I'm like, man, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about that Glenville Cleveland Heights game.
No, Glenville gonna smack them.
You think so?
I seen what Euclid did to Cleveland Heights in the scrimmage, and
wasn't good.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
They wasn't ready.
No.
Ready.
No. Man's gonna have a field day against Cleveland
Heights. Man. All right. Yeah, I need all of it. I need all of it. Illyria, you know we're gonna get out there this year. You already know it's coming. We getting out there this year, Illyria. You already know that. You already know. We getting out there, Illyria. We'll see y'all this year. Mr. and Mrs. Lyer, we'll see y'all. Maybe we'll see Xander. Who knows? We'll see y'all out there. That's like a pilgrimage for us. So we got to get to Illyria once a year. That's got to happen. Either two of us or four of us. It's got to happen. You guys get out to Elyria. Because we got love for Elyria. But this week, I'm taking Bedford. And we're going to see where it go. Bedford, don't let me down, man. Don't let me down, Bedford. Okay? I need it.
No, you pushing it now, Rob.
Whoa.
You pushing it now, Rob.
Wait. Where y'all seeing this?
It's on Twitter, inbox. You pushing it now, Rob.
All right, so devoted Elyria father Robert Lowry just told us that they will blow Shaker out.
I don't see that one.
He said, come to Shaker, we will blow them out.
I don't see that one.
Wow. Okay. If you like it, I love it. He said they're going to blow Shaker out. Not win. He said they're going to blowed out. BLOWED blowed out is what he says is going to happen to Shaker. He's already. When is that game? What week is that? When is that? I got to see when that game is. Yeah, we got to see when that game is. Because, I mean, we can look. I ain't got no problem going to Shaker. We can definitely make that happen. He said blowed out. He said, come to Shaker, we will blow them out. Shaker just beat Garfield. Yeah, they threw the hair, man. But listen, you got to get it how you live, son. Get them W's however you can get them. All I know is Shaker is 1-0 and Garfield ain't. But he said they're going to blow him out. All right, man. So, did we take anything away from Justin Fields' performance on Saturday? 295, 5 touchdowns. He talking. He getting reckless, man.
I don't even know we want to put that out there.
Wow. Robert, you getting reckless out there, man. He got wild. Hey, okay. If you like it, I love it, man. I'm not gonna say one way or the other, but yeah. Man, a little reckless right now. But
I love it.
You know what they say. It ain't bragging if you can back it up.
Yeah, I love it.
So I guess the first step then is to beat Bedford, right? Larry, that's the first step, beat Bedford.
Yeah, you gotta get on the board first.
Get on the board first. I'm not sure when that. We'll find out when that game is on the schedule. I don't have Larry's schedule right now. If you could tell, when is that? What week is that, Robert? What week is that?
10-11.
Oh, at Elyria. Okay, they at home. Okay.
October 11th.
All right. We'll mark that down on the calendar. October the 11th. All right. That'll be hoodie weather, Eli. I'm just saying.
We'll be ready.
That'll be hoodie weather.
We'll be ready.
Just put it out there for you, bro.
We'll be ready.
That's hoodie weather. All right. So he says at Shaker. So so Mr. Robert Lowry, devoted Elyria father, is calling it right now. Elyria will blow out. His words, not mine. Elyria will blow out Shaker on October the 11th. He said, "Gonna feel okay." Now I've had to change my eating habits, Mr. Lowry. So I don't know what it's gonna be, but I've had to change my eating habits. I don't think.
So
the last time I was in Elyria, I had on about 100 more pounds. The last time I was in Elyria, I had about 100 more pounds on me. So that's changed. So let's see how it go.
So the game is at.
It's at Elyria.
Okay.
The Elyria's at home against Shaker, and the blowout has been predicted. So hey, but this week I need Bedford to get the dub. I need it, Bedford. Oklahoma looking nice. Beating Houston 21 to nothing second quarter. But yeah, did we take anything? I mean, look, it was Florida Atlantic. Ohio State should have ran over Florida. It was But did we take anything away from that game? Justin Fields again, 295 and 5 touchdowns. Did anybody? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it. Didn't you guys? Either one of you guys watch the games? The Ohio State game?
I watched a little bit of it.
I actually was working all Saturday. I didn't see any college football. And I was pissed. None.
I mean, from what I understand, Justin Fields is like perfect for this offense. You know what I'm saying? So Maybe. Let's see what once it's because the first few weeks we already know what that is. The first few weeks for the schedule, that's not come on, stop it. It's not going to be very good. I'm trying to bring up Ohio State's schedule so I can take a look at it. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me bring up the schedule. We can find Ohio State on here. I don't see it.
Hold on. Let me
bring it up. Can you bring it up, Eli? Bring up that schedule. I was looking for it. I didn't see it.
All right. So next Saturday they're versus Cincinnati at home.
Okay. All right.
That
what, man? I'm not saying that's a trap game, but that seems to be one of those games, man, where they, it might be a little tougher than we thought. Okay, so Cincinnati.
Next is at Indiana.
Okay.
Then at home at Miami versus Miami of Ohio at home.
Oh, that's a blowout.
At Nebraska.
Now it gets interesting. Okay, at Nebraska.
Michigan State comes to town.
Okay.
We got a bye week. At Northwestern.
We seem to have trouble going to Evanston. We seem to have trouble going there. Okay, at Northwestern.
Wisconsin comes to the shoe.
19th ranked Wisconsin. Okay.
Maryland comes to the shoe.
That's a win.
At Rutgers.
That's a blowout.
Penn State comes to the shoe.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Penn State. Okay. That'll probably be a hard game too. And what time was it? Is it at night?
No, it's a 1:00 game.
Okay, 1:00 game. All right.
And then the game at Michigan.
I ain't worried about Michigan. I am not worried about Michigan this year. I'm not worried about Michigan. I'm not worried about Michigan and Jim Harbaugh and all this rah-rah. I'm not worried about Michigan at all this year. I'm not worried about Michigan. I'm more worried about Michigan State than I am Michigan.
You need to be worried about Wisconsin, too.
Yep. I worry about them, too, before I worry about Michigan. I'm not worried about Michigan. Not at all.
Because Wisconsin always gives us problems.
Mm-hmm. There are just teams in that conference they just do. Wisconsin. Penn State, when we're at Penn State, we have trouble playing Penn State at home. When we're on the road. At Penn State is usually a tough game.
Penn State lost a lot. I mean, they lost Trace McSorley.
They lost Saquon
Miles
Barkley.
Sanders.
Saquon Barkley.
I mean, who do they have now?
Still ranked 15th. They got somebody. They got some talent.
And who do they just play, though?
I don't know. Probably some cupcake, yeah. At Northwestern at 8:30, at Northwestern at night, that worries me a little bit.
Yeah, that worries me
That
too.
worries me a little bit. It is something about prime time night games sometimes against teams that we should be beating. It's just something about it.
Yeah, look at the Purdue game last year.
Exactly.
We should have never lost that game.
Nope. Could have been in the national championship.
Yeah, they blew us out.
But, I mean, look, man, Justin Fields, 295, 5 touchdowns. Yeah, it was against Florida Atlantic, but he did what he needed. He did what he had to do.
That first run, I saw the first run. He ran, 51 yards there.
Not 295, sorry, 234, excuse me. 18.
Oklahoma beating University of Houston 21-7, second quarter.
Yep. 234, 18 to 25, 234, and 4 touchdowns. Sorry. From Justin Fields. Not too bad. I'll take it. So, well, the gauntlet has been thrown by one Robert Lowry. Hey, look, man, I love the confidence. I didn't pick him this week, but I love the confidence. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take the L if I'm wrong. Honestly, I'd like to see some changes there at Elyria as far as getting some wins. So if I have to take that L, I'll take that. But I'm not picking him this week. I'm taking a break. I'm just taking a break. That's all. I'm taking a break. So we'll get Phil's picks in, and then we'll see how it goes. I got to have it this week. I just got to. That's all there is to it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you to Dylan Froelich of the Eastlake North Rangers. Thank you to Trey Shaffer of the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Thank you to Coach Riz for coming in to join us. Thank you to Robert Lowry for always supporting us, man, and showing us love. It ain't nothing personal, man. I got to have it this week, though. It ain't nothing personal. I just got to have it. So we're going to see. We're gonna see now. This is a game that by all accounts, Elyria should win, right? They should beat Bedford.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's see. Let's see.
And I wanted to shout out my son, Roger Williams. His first career high school game against Formidable Palmer and Layou. He had 3 solo tackles and a forced fumble.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, young man. And one more 10th birthday shout out to Alfonso. Alfonso, happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. Thank you to you and your family for supporting our show. We really appreciate that. All right, so for Eli Robinson, for Reggie Logan, and for Phil Rucker, my name is Kevin Hanley. It's Car Brother Sports Show. We'll reach out to some ADs this week for a couple of games, see which games we're going to hit up. And then we'll, of course, let you guys know that on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that. So we out of here. We'll see y'all this weekend on the field, and we'll see y'all next Sunday on the show. Eli, what's the name of the song?
The name of the song is called Real Chill. It's an old school hip hop beat by Chucky Beats. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad.
We out of here. Peace.